sheets are blank. Suppose I make this a to be written section? Or this one right here, yes. Oop. Second rank vampire. A portion of my hair has turned white, and my eyes have become a slightly different shade. My skin is noticeably colder, and my scars are far more faded than what time should have allowed. My nails have hardened and sharpened into claws. Best to keep those away for worry of scaring the other residents. I find that my body is stronger. My legs allow for more powerful leaps than I have ever witnessed, and I can crush the skull of a skeleton in my hands as long as I remain in some form of darkness. Being in sunlight weakens me like nothing before has. Yet, stepping into shade, I find myself getting lost in it. Perhaps a bit too lost. More testing is required on it all. On a separate note, my skirt has become a mess from the amount of meat I require now. Perhaps I can ask Brenna for a replacement. I believe Tawny has been working on a second floor to my library. I'll place that there for her.
Oh, you picked it up. That's... I just went down there to look for that.
I saw you dropped it, so I brought it back up here for you.
Thanks.
It's no problem. You're doing me this honestly large favor by, decorating a little.
Well, it's not like I want to see most people right now, so...
Suppose that's fair.
It's really nothing.
This castle's really come along. It's only been a week, and look around. This is incredible.
I know. I'm really proud of it. It's going really well. I mean, we've got to, finish the top of it, but...
I'm not working on the roof again. I don't want to be stuck on a roof again.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll worry about the roof.
Thank you. Bonnie, I'm going to go out and look for more books to fill my library.
Okay, we have a lot of sugarcane if you need that.
I've made a lot of it into paper.
Oh!
Although I do have more. Give me a moment. A stack and 20. That's how much paper.
Oh, wow, that is a lot of paper.
I just need the leather to bind it now. It's a shame that string isn't strong enough to hold these together.
True. Alright, have fun. Stay safe.
Alright, is it alright for me to bat here? I don't want to get in the way of your...
Should be fine. I mean, you could do it closer to the wall if you wanted to really minimize it.
Yeah, I'll attempt to be kind. Have a good day.
You too.
I think I used to think the Pale Forest was a big discovery. This is more so. I can't. I have no use for that one. I can't do anything with it. I can't make any sort of observation. No testing to be done with it, as I just can't use it. We've been up to the tower before. Suppose I have the claws now. Yep. That's enough for 2 more books. Lovely. A little ironic, the outside of this looking like a skull. I suppose I have been intending to discover how far this border stretches this way, so... One really sucks. suppose I'm one to talk. Very odd. It almost has a clear boundary line of some kind. They're a hazard to everyone's health. Interesting to note that this type of forest seems to only encroach a little over the edges here. Never seen anything like this outside of Ravensmere. We'd really rather not spot it near town. I think we'd be fine with it. Teddy would as well, but Erebus seems on the fence about it all. It didn't kill me though, which is a plus. It doesn't seem to... Well, I haven't interacted with Howl while I was like this, so... I'll say what Howl's like. Rabbits. Very hard to read that man. Even Haley, if I can just talk to them. Either of them. Interesting pairing. Hello?
I mean, you can eavesdrop on us, but at least take a seat. Don't if you wanna be nosy, be honest about it. Just sit right there. It's not something it's too personal. I literally offered 3 other people to eavesdrop on me. So.
Oh, I apologize.
No, it's fine. It's truly fine. Mostly because there was people who I knew who didn't want to be revealed, but also, when you live as long as me, when you've seen what I've seen, revealing the vampirism secret almost never smooths over. It never goes over. People have killed their family members, their friends, their wives, their children, their sisters, for less, for mere allegations of just witchcraft and the occult. And when you're in a town full of strangers and you can't magically fly away and bat like you're used to, it's easier to lie than risk being hurt by those who know the truth.
I guess.
To be honest, you did ask me in a group of people. When you asked again, I was gonna give you the offer, but Tawny walked up. But same as Gray, anyone who asked me one-on-one about what was going to happen, I extended the offer to meet out somewhere more private and explain things, but I just never got the opportunity with you.
I guess that makes sense. What is vampirism? Because Tawny said it's not a disease.
It's a transition. It's just something different. It's a different lifestyle, different way of being. Some people view it as negative, some people view it as positive. It's just attuning yourself with, I guess, magic. I don't know the origins of vampirism. I'm not that old. But I guess for me, it's just you sacrifice some things in the benefit of others, and you transition your life.
Is it rude to ask how old you are? Is that rude?
Yeah, it is, but honestly, I wouldn't have known even if I was human. My parents, they died when I was fairly young, so I never really got to know how old I was. But time-wise, it's just like roughly 300-ish.
Wow. What are...
It's a
I don't know. I don't even know what to ask.
it is a lot. You could take your time. I don't know how often I'll be coming into town. It's probably one of my last escapades. I might grab Hal and Teddy to have a conversation similar to this, like, to them. But I'm not welcome there from, obviously, Haley.
Lizette, last I spoke to her, she said that some vampires view hunting humans as a hobby. Is that true of all vampires, or is it just her?
No, that's some. It might be a her thing. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a her thing. That's a some. I don't really talk to humans mostly. This is probably the most interaction I've had with humans since, a couple months before I was turned. I'm a bit nomadic. I don't really talk to humans, people, vampires.
How have you
I don't
stayed
do
sane
this.
all this time?
Research, studying.
How much have you researched this place, the magic
This
that it holds?
Place, the magic. I haven't researched it as much as I would like in terms of like escaping, but that was
Well,
mostly
what
because
about-
I was putting in time to pretend to be human.
What about sending messages? I asked
Ow.
Teddy about it earlier, but Teddy didn't know much.
Theoretically, we can get objects through and we can get animals through. So if you were to get like a carrier bird, it would be able to go out. The only problem is finding, I guess, a carrier bird.
And catching them in the first place. We keep hearing ravens fly overhead, but I haven't seen feather nor tail of one.
That's true. Also, it's extremely hard to teach a carrier bird to go to a destination when you physically cannot leave to teach them it.
That's fair.
Teddy was going to the lab for you.
Then I will
I
be
don't really
off.
know what else to say, and having a little bit of...
Thank you.
Yeah, do you want to move there? You can ask more.
Eddie? Eddie.
Hello. Hi. How you
let's just-
doing?
A bat.
You are a bat. Oh, I was thinking, we haven't checked if bats as animals, as vampires can go through the
you're
wall.
right. Hold on. Ah!
No,
No.
no.
The
Okay.
border senses.
That's what I thought.
The border senses something about me being not quite fully bat, and then
Yes, it must definitely be a mentality thing, something in our psychology.
maybe.
Well, something along those lines, that it's really just the brain that differentiates you from other animals, right? So, I thought
Alright,
that bunny was a person for a second.
Sorry. I'm still learning.
Your hair is different.
I've noticed. The rest of it hasn't changed for some reason like the others. It's just this little bit of my floof.
Interesting. It must be like there seems to be
Mid-stage?
the different stages.
Yeah.
How curious.
Very.
I've noticed Gray has a similar effect on his bangs.
Yes.
Just the bangs have turned white.
I as well. I think they are in the same sort of form as I am in the current moment.
Yeah. How interesting.
Very.
It does work a lot like the stages of an illness.
I know about
Though it
infections,
seems-
not quite illnesses. Well,
Yeah.
I haven't studied illnesses to a more wound stuff, but that's besides the point.
Well, yes. It kind of just reminds me of when we often talk about the stages of a tumor, you know?
Oh,
Though that's a lot more negative than it seems anyone with the vampirism ailment seems to see the stages as.
I was about to say, is vampirism something you can surgically remove?
We'd have to study that, but I don't think we should.
No, with no sterile environment and probably no willing test subjects because that seems very dangerous for two basically untrained people to do.
Well, if that coffin in the crypt still had Duke's sire, I think.
She's buried down there?
She was, apparently. But there is no body there anymore, but she's firmly dead, is what Duke said.
Was there a body to bury, or was it more of a symbolic entombment, do you think?
Well, that was not actually clearly stated to me, but it sounded to me like there was a body.
Oh.
But that could have just been me making assumptions.
Oh,
anywho, if there had been a body in there, a dead vampire would be a great way to understand the illness.
True. It's funny you mentioned the illness. I was just with Juke and Erebus had asked if this was sort of an illness or a disease, and Juke had said that it's just a different stage, a different way of being. I suppose this isn't quite contagious as you would think an illness would be.
Yes, I find it's almost like a combination of albinism, rabies, tuberculosis, and some other genetic disorders as well. It has the different symptoms of, like, all of them.
That's true. The hydrophobia
it's contagious
of rabies
in the way,
and the sort of feral urge to bite.
And the way it is spread is the same as rabies. You have to get bitten.
That's true.
Kind of, you have to get bitten. I assume if a vampire were to spit into your wound, a similar thing would probably happen.
That sounds like a terrible thing to test.
Yes. These are hypotheticals that we do not need to be testing at this moment in time. No.
That also implies that vampirism is contained in the spit, which I thought it was more contained in the fangs, like a sort of venom type situation.
Well, yes, Haley described it to me as there being a venom, like, in the fangs, but obviously that's in your mouth, and that would be into your spit, because technically rabies doesn't come from your spit, it comes from, like, bacteria that is mixed with your spit. So I imagine it would be much the same. Though perhaps they have more control, or we have more control over the dispensation of the venom.
I think that's true. When Lizette specifically said no more turnings. So this implies something that they can control.
So curious.
Very.
Yeah. It is very clear to me there's been a miscommunication on letting the humans die out versus turning all of us.
I'm just hoping if people can stay in the town and vampires can stay in the castle, nobody has to run into each other, nobody has to fight, and it'll be okay.
Yeah. That would be nice. I mean, I'd like it even better if we could all just get along, but I know there has been many things said at this point that makes it quite difficult for everybody.
Nigh impossible.
Not impossible. But
this is off topic. But, and I'm trusting you right now, please be safe with these.
Oh.
I found some in the wilds, and I know they're your favorite, so I got some for you.
Yay! Now I have 18!
Oh my!
It turned out Gray had left a bunch in our chest at home, so...
Oh. I still have an invitation to your house. I could raid your chests.
Oh no, it's all in my pockets now.
Oh, dang.
But no, I have not eaten any since you supervised me eating them, so...
Okay.
You can be proud of me for that.
I am.
I'm trying eating different things.
How are you finding the taste?
Honestly, I don't really care that much about the taste of things. Never really have. I mean, We used to always go to the balls and the banquets, and everyone would be raving about the food. But honestly, I'd rather just have my hors d'oeuvres over on the side. Enough sustenance to get me by, you know. But yeah, I don't really mind. It was actually mostly getting over the act of eating something.
That's fair. I've not had
I had to
straight
take a lot of
blood.
advice.
I've not had straight blood yet myself.
Oh, it was the first thing I had. Yeah, as soon as I was turned, Lizette handed me a lot of bottles. How many bottles? 5 bottles.
If you require more, I have quite the supply.
I don't know if I need more. Is 5? Whoa, that's a lot of bottles.
I have 30 on my person right now.
Oh wow, you have a lot. You know, it's nice.
We've been
It's so
stocking
nice
up.
just being handed things. I am often handed things. It's great. It's confusing, but it's great. I mean, at least, we're pretty close. It makes sense to me why you're handing me things. Haley has gifted me now my chest plate and this shield.
Oh.
I didn't even do anything. I just stood there. I guess looking
She's-
weak.
I think that's why she handed you the shield, dear.
Yeah. To be fair, I was being chased by a lot of creatures of the night right before she gave that to me. So that actually, yeah, that
Oh.
tracks.
Another observation. Since getting
Yeah.
this white streak in my hair, I've not been harassed by the creatures of the night.
Oh, how curious. So perhaps they consider you a creature of the night as well.
It's a disturbing thought to think that zombies and skeletons have that sort of mindfulness.
Or perhaps it's more a being dead thing. I mean, Haley
don't want it to
described
be
it
a
as being
being
dead.
dead thing.
I'm not sure I consider it being dead. I mean, I've never considered it being dead. It's an ailment of some kind. But Haley described it as being dead, so...
I certainly haven't noticed my heart beating.
You were so right. I didn't
You only
notice
just
that
noticed
before.
yourself.
This is disconcerting to realize.
Once I realized that once I was told this was vampirism, one of the first things I did was take my own pulse, and sure enough.
Well, this tells me a whole lot more. It's something that can keep you alive without your heart beating. It means it's got to have its own circulation process.
No, I would assume it's something, your body, there's a word for it. Your body pushing food throughout itself. Just it's doing that with blood this time.
How curious.
You can also
It's
survive.
just quite interesting that we don't experience rigor mortis at all.
That is true.
I would have expected some stiffness in my muscles.
I've experienced no stiffness. In fact, I've experienced quite the opposite.
Oh! It was so high. You were almost higher than those trees. That is crazy. You've gotta have epic leg muscles for that.
I think legs have remained the same, muscle-wise, but I could just sort of power them up somehow. A rush of blood to the legs. Something like that.
Wow. How curious. There are so many things about this that make no sense, but I will make them make sense. Eventually. Hopefully.
Also, I sizzle in the sunlight now.
Ah, yes. I've been hearing at least Lizette sizzle.
Yes.
So the second stage, I guess we're calling it, you start sizzling.
Indeed. I've noticed it's sort of a continuous burning of the skin, but because of the vampirism, I'm also healing at the same rate, so it doesn't really affect my, constitution, but it certainly makes a noise, which is disturbing.
Yes. I imagine it's got to be slightly uncomfortable.
It is. It's very discomforting.
Like a perpetual sunburn that's not real. That's got to be so weird.
Sort of like a phantom sunburn, which is just the worst way to put it, but accurate?
Yes, I can imagine. Wow.
Thankfully my arms are covered, it's just my face and neckish area.
How interesting. There are many things that we need to study about this. This comes with... It's multifaceted.
Indeed.
How's the people at the cathedral doing? I haven't
Built
really
it up quite a
spoken to
bit.
them much.
It's
Oh, did you?
yes, it's more established. I have a library.
So wonderful.
Trying to make the best of this.
I like a good
situation.
library. I had a library back home.
Well, you're welcome to visit.
I will.
I warn you, it's not
Some
very
point,
well
at the very
stocked,
least.
so
Well, I wouldn't imagine it would be. It's not like we have, 10 authors in here who have been writing the whole time.
no. Well, I mean, I have this, but it's a research journal. Not
Mhm.
quite for public
I do
public
know-
eyes yet.
Many people were talking about reading this series about vampires, but all of them lost their books before coming. It was a
Oh.
confusing conversation. I don't
But
read
the
anything
Twilight
other
series I've been hearing about. Gray, I think, told me a little bit about it.
Yes, it was, I think Gray, Raina, and Juke were talking about how they'd all been traveling with the book series, and then all of them ended up losing it on their way here.
That's an unfortunate coincidence.
Yes, it's quite a shame. I imagine perhaps if we had some literature to keep
the
us
time.
happy and, doing things, perhaps we would have a chiller environment.
Indeed. I suppose we can just write our own.
We could. I don't
You know
think
the
I've
plot of
ever read
Twilight?
enough fiction.
Oh,
No.
true, me neither.
I've not read fiction.
I've read some storybooks from when I was a child, but not much of nothing age appropriate for my current. If we want vampiric children's books,
No, unless we want a book written like it is a biology diagram of plants.
I mean, I think that'd be
But then-
interesting. I wouldn't say no to a
I think, Bender, only you and I would find that interesting.
no.
Maybe
Surely
Hal.
Hal would be interested. Yes, say.
Yes, maybe Hal.
And Lizette, she's also an apothecary as well, correct?
Is she?
Thought
I'm
she
going to be
was.
so real. I have not known what she does this whole
Oh.
time.
Rena's
was
mentioned
just
that
Pretty lady
She-
I bumped into in the woods and then moved in with Malcolm and then had a whole mental break and then her hair turned white and then vampires. I kind of at this point just assumed her job was vampire.
I suppose that's a fair sort of assumption.
Yeah, it was just talking about how she had to go back to... She had to leave here because there were people who needed her. So, yeah, I don't know. I just assumed she was in charge of some group of vampires somewhere.
Well, she's certainly in charge of half of the vampires now. Or more than half. Hold on, how many of us are there? She's in charge of all of us except for 3.
Interesting. Well, is she in charge of us?
I suppose not.
I feel
We are
like-
free to do our own thing. She might not like that we're socializing with humans, but she isn't actively scolding us for it.
Yeah. I mean, she basically handed me off to Raina and was like, you will just listen to Raina and Raina will take care of you. And
Has
then
Rena taken care of you?
a little bit. She's let me use her chickens.
Oh.
She keeps promising to take me hunting, but I wasn't really interested in hunting, and then it never kind of happened because everybody was having a freak out.
Hmm.
Yes.
I've been
She
trying
was
to look
not
for-
mad at you, though, about teaching me to be a bat.
She wasn't?
No,
Okay,
she was completely unperturbed about it, so
that's good.
yeah. She seemed to understand that she had been quite busy and wasn't able to teach me stuff, so... It was a passing moment, though, so I don't know, particularly. Maybe she's got more thoughts on it.
Another thing I would, while my gloves are on, I can take my gloves off for a moment. Yes, I seem to have grown claws in my time, being like this.
Curious.
Not nails as well.
what-
I've tested the hardness of them. Nails are quite flimsy. These are not, to say the least.
Yes. Interesting. And they grew like very quickly, yes?
Oh, very quickly. It's almost uncomfortable to have them in my gloves currently.
I
But
can
to-
imagine that's quite a strong difference to suddenly have to adapt to.
Well, yes. They almost pierce through, but I try to keep my gloves on now to appear less threatening.
Yes. That makes sense to do, yeah. How curious. You'd expect you need, to consume a lot of calcium in order
You-
for it to grow that quick.
I've just been eating really just meat. Just protein,
Is there
plenty of
any
protein,
calcium
some
in blood?
calcium. I imagine so. There's ought to be stuff flowing around the blood. Forgive me for a moment.
I mean, I just ate in front of you. I think it's okay.
I know, but it's... Is it odd to say I still feel some amount of shame for this?
No, I don't think so. I think everybody's gonna have their own feelings about it, and I mean, a lot of how you feel is going to be defined by how everybody else is consciously discussing it. So I don't think that's necessarily odd. I mean, I have some conflicting feelings about it myself, but for me, it is my own thing, I think. I've noticed I don't particularly feel the same way others seem to be. I don't feel like a monster. I don't feel like anyone needs to tell me to behave a certain way, to be this. So I think that's why I'm a little more chill with it. I've made it my own thing. I get to claim it. I think you should too. But
I like
it might
that
be
way
a bit of
you're
process.
thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody is gonna move through the world differently, you know?
That's true.
But you can be your full vampiric self around me. Or whatever you want to call it. I still don't know about that name. It feels like it's just a bit too taboo of a word to be using for this. I feel like you could totally just call it something a bit better.
I mean,
Something that
Vampirism
doesn't make
is
people
what-
scream, "Monster!" You know?
I've just been very gently calling it a condition.
Yeah. I've mostly been calling it a condition or the ailment, but people who have been calling it vampirism, I will call it that to them because that's what makes them comfortable. That's how they understand it. Ease of communication, you know? But perhaps sometime in the future, or we can come up with our own word for it at some point. Perhaps that time. Well, that's the thing, is it's very similar to the vampire bats.
True.
Oh, what is the Latin name for bats?
Oh, don't ask me Latin right now. I lost my dictionary ages ago.
Chiroptera. I think I'm pronouncing that right. We should call it Terra.
I'm getting from my faintest memory,
Oh dear.
Reaching into my memories is a bad idea out
It
here.
still sees me. Yes.
Are you
No,
feeling
I
okay,
still am
actually?
getting Chiroptera. Yes. Now
Oh.
I am.
Hold on.
I was quite hungry the other day, but I figured it out.
There we are.
Yes. Reyna got me used to the idea of killing animals so I'm feeling a bit more comfortable with that now. Now that some time's passed and I've had some practice with it, so I am feeling a lot more pep in my step now that I'm well fed.
That's good.
Yes.
I had to.
I mean, so far the animosity seems to have died down between people. No one's yelling in
That's
each
good.
other's faces at the moment, at the very least.
Do you think I'd be allowed back in town for a brief moment? There's some things
I
in
mean,
my room I'd
Reyna
like to gather.
and Juke have happily traced through town already, so I think you're probably good.
Behind you.
And based on the conversations of the humans, the Haley and Rabbit and Erebus at the very least, they seem to fully think you're on their side, so they're happy with you.
That's good.
Maybe not super comfortable, but
I don't expect them to be. I'm like this now. Hell, even the white hair is a reminder of what I've become.
yes. Well, we'll just have to normalize it for them, I think.
I suppose so.
I mean, they're all quite comfortable with me. I wonder if I
Have you told
went up a stage and... Yeah, they asked me again, and... Well, I kind of folded. They asked me so many times, and there's only so many times you can dodge a question, so... Well, to be fair, I don't think Hal and Malcolm are fully in the know. Or I suppose Charlotte either. I don't really know what Charlotte's to. I just know she's been with Tawny, so... She probably knows a whole lot more.
Charlotte's been around the castle. I imagine that they're fine with it.
Well, I mean in terms of knowing I'm a vampire.
Oh, of knowing, yes.
Yes.
I don't know.
Because everyone kind of agreed to keep it on the down low, so...
Sort of.
Those claws are mighty impressive.
Thank you. I certainly... I should probably put on my gloves again. Hold on.
Alright.
Right, the town then?
To town. You know, the last time I walked a vampire into town, it went okay.
It went okay.
It ended poorly, but it went mostly okay. And it didn't even really end that poorly. It was just Lizette and Malcolm argued, and then Lizette left. But she came firmly into town for quite a while before any disruption happened. Everybody let her be. Yeah. It seems
awful little creature. I'm so sorry, Teddy.
I take it you don't like spiders?
No, I would rather they stay far away from me.
I find if you walk with a certain level of confidence, you can walk into town looking like anything, doing anything you want.
Right. Let's try that then.
Yep.
How it works.
Well,
And that's...
that seem natural? Did that...
Yeah, other than us both kind of staring them down as we walk by, but like, it's fine. They didn't question it, so it's fine.
Huh.
They didn't seem concerned enough to stop their conversation, so...
You're welcome in, by the way.
Thank you.
Oh?
Table in here now.
Ah. I was gonna put an allium here, but then I discovered that I now react to alliums.
Oh, no.
So, blue orchid it is.
Blue orchids are nice at the very least.
They are.
A lot of people's favorites.
I'm tempted to take some of the books from in here, but I don't know which ones Haley wishes to keep. I do have a book up here that I was gifted.
I mean, Haley's in town, you could always ask her.
That's true, but she was in the middle of a conversation. I don't want to intrude.
True. You cannot see out of your windows at all.
You can if you choose the right ones.
But you don't have one where you can see past the tower in the middle of town.
That's what I have this for.
Oh, seems like a whole lot of work.
Charlotte's in their spot.
I always try to climb up there, but I think I've figured out that that's not as welcome as I would like to think it is. Just really staring off into the distance. Is anyone coming or something?
I don't know. Oh, Hal still hasn't seen me like this. I
Would you
worry
like a
that
skull?
their reaction.
This is what Reyna was using to hide her eyes for a while, so
I can just sort of, you know,
you can keep your head down. Yeah,
I can keep
that
my
works.
head down. I've been to
I guess
university
it's less in
before.
character for you. I don't
I
think
should
Hal would
probably-
care much.
Um,
Hal's been hanging out with all the vampires, so regardless of how much white hair they have.
I can show you my small research or laboratory that I never really got to
Oh, yes,
fully
you told me
use.
you were gonna make this.
Yes. I suppose I'm
So nice
moving out of
here.
it now, though.
How lovely.
I never really got to do much experimentation other than a small garlic experiment where I just sort of held a bulb of garlic and went, oh, I don't react to that. Interesting.
How interesting. You've got a lot more sit down and write room than my place does. Very
I-
nice.
Believe legroom to be an important thing. I've sat behind a cramped desk for too long, honestly.
Yes, me too. I believe that's probably why I haven't even bothered to put a chair. I get to walk around and study instead.
It's fair.
It's very nice.
You can do this as a, like, you can walk around and study as you move.
Kind of. I mean, it
I
depends
admit
what
I
you're
envy
doing.
you a little bit. My research tends to require a more steady hand.
Well, what I tend to do is I go around and I make lots of observations and I go, and then I write a bit down, and then I walk away and I look at stuff and I observe and I make observations in my head and then I write it down. It kind of goes in that sort of vibe. A lot of movement, but I do have
Oh.
to stop to write. Hello.
Sorry, I need to use the
I mean, it's
stone
your
cutter.
house.
That's completely fine. You're not disturbing us. We're just talking about research.
Yes.
Alright. Oh, I need to... Right. Sorry, I'm
Are
a
you-
bit frazzled.
Are you alright?
Physically, yes.
Otherwise?
Frazzled, concerned, confused, a bit sick to my stomach.
What happened?
It isn't my place to tell you.
That is
I see.
fair.
And I suppose you already know to an extent.
I perhaps.
But I'm
I
not
don't really
sure
have
if
enough context to know what I do know and what I don't.
it's something you told me and the others about, and I believe near the quarry, but don't bring it up because I don't think Endon was there, and I don't know if Endon knows, and it's not our place to talk about someone else's everything.
I see. From the vibe of it, I get the understanding that you've probably learned a lot more about it than I did.
I think so.
Alright. Well, that makes sense.
By the way, I don't know, sorry, Andrew, I don't know if you noticed, Ashley, someone put a hole in our wall next to our chest. I don't know if anything had been taken, but it's
I don't-
been, yes, there's that hole, but there's also a hole directly behind the chest.
Oh.
I've repaired it since. And, what sort of pickaxe do you have?
This one I've been sacrificing some very precious materials for some time.
It's more than alright. It's very understandable.
Which reminds me, I must go into the mines eventually as well. I'm to do certain
Yes.
things on the outside, I need capital.
Gold.
That makes sense.
If I can find any.
Fair enough. Wish you luck in that,
Granted.
then.
When I first discovered the ground here is rich in silver, I was very excited. And then I found the gold, and then I found the diamonds, and...
Diamonds, yes. Here, actually, Miss Stonespire, why don't you hold on to these for me?
Oh,
I'm
Oh, my.
starting to run out of expendable space in my pack.
oh, alright. Thank you. Do you have a bag? I can quickly make you one.
Yes, that actually might be quite helpful.
Thankfully, they are
Don't forget
fairly
to
easy
ask
to
about
make.
the books.
Oh, yes! Thank you for the reminder. Here you are. You can dye it whatever color you like. I was wondering if you'd be willing to part with any of these books, and possibly even the paper in this chest here. I've made myself a bit of a library, and I think they'd be good for studying. I can't use them for some reason. But, you know, any study of magic here, with the magic and the beacons, would certainly be beneficial.
Take those. I'm more than happy for you to have them.
The ones remaining?
Yes. I took out anything I may want to use, which I might go do quickly now.
I forget how loud this is.
I should probably head back into town, see if there's anyone who wants to speak with me.
By the way,
Oh,
Erebus
sorry.
might approach you. Don't worry about it. Erebus might approach you later, asking about a mixture I made for him. Something that improved his eyesight. It's the poppy.
Ah, yes. Okay. I will keep that in mind. It's the poppy. Yep, got it.
So if he requires, or if you wish to do a little bit of experimenting, because his eyes improved from this, and it did not with
That's
us.
quite impressive.
So, right?
Mhm. Well, perhaps. I mean, I've always had excellent vision. Have you?
Vision's always been fine. It's swam a little bit
So perhaps
in recent days, but that's besides the point.
Perhaps it's simply he previously had really bad vision he wasn't aware of. But yes, I'll keep that in mind. Alright, I'll see you
Have a
around.
good day.
Stay safe.
You do too,
Stay
Teddy.
safe.
Thank you, you as well. Caught herself on the sweet berries.
Malcolm planted the first sweet berry outside of our house, and I believe somebody else planted another for symmetry's sake. What a mess everything is.
Can you say that again?
Oh, I can say that again. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Do you need a drink or anything?
No, I can live off of what I can find in the forest. I don't intend to drink from people.
Come on, it's more than alright, I don't mind. If it's an issue and you have something that you really don't wish to, then I'm not going to force you, obviously, but I'm just letting you know that I'm more than capable of telling you when to stop and pulling away if I need to.
The issue is, it's tempting out of curiosity's sake and a scientific mind's sake. Tawny's mentioned to me that humans taste better than vampires, according to somebody else that she once knew. Very a friend of a friend type situation. Are you
I'm
certain?
more than happy to help test. Yes, I don't mind.
Right.
Like I said, I'm more than capable of telling you when to stop and pulling away if I need to.
Alright. Just on the arm then.
Alright, that's good.
That's hard to tell. Sorry.
No, it's fine.
The unfortunate truth is that, yes, you do taste very good.
Yes, I'm sure I do. Thank you.
Duke has mentioned that I just sort of gave them an energy rush. With you, it's less feeling. It is just flavor. How do I describe this?
Write it down. Just jot down all your thoughts. Maybe pass into something a little more readable later.
I suppose that's true. I could write it in. It's rude to write about it without informing you.
I'm more than happy to learn. I want to know.
Well, it'll be... It's... Right, so... This is going to sound very, very weird. But you taste like sweet berries?
Really?
Yes, your blood is very sweet.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's really
And-
fun.
I don't know what it means for Juke to have gotten energy from me and then for you to just taste sweet. And I'm not very, I don't really wish to run around. It's like, you kind of taste like a sweet berry pie.
Do you drink much caffeine?
No. I'm a lone woman out in the forest on her own. I cannot afford caffeine.
Well, when you weren't a lone woman out in the forest alone, did you drink much caffeine?
Mayhaps more than I should have.
Well, that could be the reason why. I mean, I eat a lot of sweet things, and while I haven't really had the chance as of late, I mean, I haven't for a very long time. This doesn't mean for a long time I swear I'm good with words at times. That doesn't mean I didn't eat a lot of sweets for most of for the past 5 years.
But your blood would have cycled the nutrients already. I understand how blood works, I think. And it should have already
yes,
sort of...
No, it would have cycled the nutrients, but it's strange. The flavor sort of I don't think it lingers or lasts. It's like it changes based on habits like that. If you eat a lot of sweet things or drink a lot of caffeine, or let's say you tend to eat pumpkin a lot, end up tasting more like those things to a vampire. Because if a normal person were to get a syringe and draw your blood and then pour into a cup and then chug it, it would just taste like blood and they'd probably spit it up. But because a vampire is able to pass it properly, in a way more so intended for them, this is why a lot of poisons taste bad to people, because it's intended to get it out. You know, a lot of plants that are poisonous, not all, but a fair few, the poison tastes bad in an attempt to make it so whatever animal is eating it will spit it out or get rid of it or not eat it again. So blood is probably similar in that aspect, whereas obviously for a vampire it's not an issue. It's in fact very necessary. And so just like water, if you put chocolate in it or something, or pumpkin in it, and then you take the pumpkin out and then you wait a while, it's still going to taste a bit like pumpkin. The more pumpkin you have in there, and the longer it sits in there for, even after you take it out, well, the more it's going to taste like pumpkin.
That makes sense. That would be very interesting to study, but that requires people, and I don't want to drink from people or do this to people over the course of years. But that'd be very interesting to study.
I mean, I'm sure you'd be able to find I'm sure you'll be able to find quite a number of willing volunteers. There are other people like me out there, a bit less huntery, but humans who are well aware of the
Of this?
supernatural and are. Huh?
People aware of all of this?
Yes, maybe not this place and the magics within it, but arcane arts, vampires, werewolves, spirits, etc.
When we get out, you'll have to connect me with some people, I suppose.
Oh, I'd love to. I don't know too many of them. It's a bit hard to actually find them. Most of them don't want to be found. But, and those who do want to be found normally already have a circle of supernatural they run. But, yes, I'll see what I can find.
I should be going. Thank you for...
Yes, I have things to do as well. Thank you.
It wasn't painful?
No, not really. I mean,
Okay.
obviously it hurt, but it wasn't, like, excruciating.
I tried to, be as gentle as possible.
Oh, and you were, I assure you, but having your blood sucked out is always going to hurt. No matter how gentle you are, just having it physically through the veins and everything being pulled through and up in an unnatural direction. It will always cause pain, but it wasn't bad, I assure you.
Good to hear, I suppose. The sun sucks now.
Yes, it does.
Oh,
Well, where are you going, actually, if you don't mind me asking?
hunting, really. I'm still looking for more leather.
Fair enough. Well, I know where I'm off to.
Right?
If you see me at the cathedral, don't worry, I'm not doing anything too stupid.
Alright, I'm trusting you.
I'm trusting you.
Have a good day.
You as well.
That's interesting. Okay, that makes sense. Suppose... How about here? No. Nope, that's not the right one. How do I keep doing that? I need to talk to Duke about this.
Yeah,
Ah,
that's... Oh,
hello, I was actually about to start
Hi.
looking for you.
Oh, hey. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh!
You can hit me back. You can hit me back.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Gray.
Yeah, but I feel
Maybe a nail
bad.
file or something.
I'm. It's the energy. I've never had energy before. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm.
I was the same way when I was turned. Just
I'm
not
jittery.
having stuff like that, and then just being able to just run and jump and do those things you couldn't before is just amazing.
I find
the
myself
lunge
not
is so fun.
being able to do much running. I have been finding myself becoming invisible at times, and I'm wondering what that is.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
I got to learn
one of
that.
the
I'll leave you
powers.
to your lessons.
Oh,
yeah. Just I don't know. It's a cultural thing. You can't teach another sire's fledglings the basic stuff. I don't know if Tawny knows the cultural stuff behind it, but
I didn't.
I've seen someone almost get mauled.
I taught
for-
Teddy how to turn into a pet.
Well, I actually didn't know that, but it's. I don't think Lisette. I don't know who turned Teddy. I'm assuming it's Lisette, but
Teddy told me the person who turned her wasn't mad that I taught her, so I'm taking that as a good sign
taking
that
that
it's
as-
fine.
and it's probably someone who's. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I gave food to Teddy, and for the two of you to share, but I think you'll be easier to run off and go hunt than Teddy is. So, I dropped quite a bit. Don't want them to starve in town.
Actually, have you seen any cows around? I need the leather for book bindings.
I have not. I don't have much, and I'm fortunately saving things for my own. I've finally gotten around to.
Oh, thank you, Ashley.
Finally gotten around to books to get a book. I've been trying to get one for the past few weeks. Used all my sugarcane to make food for my party and stuff. So I finally have a book, and I need to just start writing things down.
Yes,
So, invisibility?
yes. I
Yeah.
keep doing it, and I don't know why or how or what I'm supposed to do with this. Is this a side effect? Is this something that's just gonna fade eventually?
No, it's just a power. It's just a power.
Oh.
You're just probably triggering it subconsciously when you don't want to be seen. Or if you just feel like disappear. Wispy, I guess. I don't know, I wasn't really taught how to use my powers, unfortunately.
Oh, is all instinctual for you?
Kind of, in a way, my sire just never got around to teaching me. I never got the chance, so a lot of my things are just feelings.
Was she kind to you? As you said before that she wasn't a big fan of humans, but...
Well, yeah, she was kind to me. She was just very busy. I spent a lot of time with my coven mates. But
there was more of you.
There was a lot of us. And we have a Hal.
Oh.
There was a lot of us.
Hi, Hal.
Hi.
How's everyone doing? Am I interrupting anything?
Good.
Fine.
No,
I'm alright.
you're not interrupting anything.
Okay. I'm not quite sure what to do at the moment, so I was gonna go out on a walk or something, but yeah. Because I was gonna look for Erebus, but I don't think I'm gonna find Erebus if I just go walking around, so
That's fair.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Your roommate is terrifying. Oh my gosh.
What?
She cornered me coming out of my house.
Raina?
Yeah,
She had a
No, Haley.
Oh, I thought you were
My
about
roommate.
Raina.
Oh, Haley's around.
Oh, okay.
Did you see you
Yeah,
come over
Haley's
here?
in town right now.
Yeah, I know. That's
mean-
why I'm not.
I just had a perfectly fine conversation with her. Was she aggressive?
She was
You're her
polite, but she
roommate.
was startlingly. She was just startlingly. I come out of the house, right, and she's just there.
I think
Staring.
you're the exception. She doesn't seem to be super fond of cathedral side, I guess.
She asked me 4 questions. 4 questions. Hold on, I'm counting. She asked me who turned me. I didn't say. I don't. She asked how I was turned. She asked me to turn my head to the left so she could look at my ears.
Ugh.
That's so weird.
And then asked if my ears were always like that, and then said she needed to write it down, and it felt like I was non-consensually going to the doctors. And then she asked what I thought the way out was going to be. And I told her
my ears. People get so weird about them.
I told her it was nothing she was going to like, which, judging by her very existence, that seemed correct.
She has a theory as to a way to get out. Well,
Go on.
I suppose I can share it, possibly?
Just share it. It's fine. If she's
Well-
having theories, I've shared mine. I think it's only fair that she shares hers too.
Well, he said that whoever made these beacons, whoever they are, or were, likely, they probably made some sort of failsafe, a backdoor, a way out if something went wrong. If people got turned that weren't meant to be turned, if something happened that was never meant to happen or wasn't supposed to happen, a way to keep the vampire contained while keeping the humans alive.
Oh, so what her plan is to just let all of you walk? Well, actually, Hal's the only human here. While we just stay stuck here forever.
She's looking for just any sort of
don't know if
backdoor,
that's
and
a
then if we find that
possibility.
backdoor, maybe we can modify it for us as well. Or Juke can, because
don't-
Juke knows more about magic than all of us.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a possibility, knowing what I know about the people of this town. A good chance is that if their friends and families members were turned, they'd rather just kill them. That wasn't their
By that
family
point, you're
anymore.
not viewed. Yep.
They were not on good enough terms. If you were turned, you were just dead.
Oh.
The moment your heart stopped beating.
Yeah. I think a lot of them would let them, too. They wouldn't want to be like us.
Us isn't a bad thing to be.
It's not.
I certainly see the appeal and the power, but I don't know, I sort of also miss being able to eat cake.
I
Oh, I
mean,
love cake. That sucks.
It
If you-
tastes like
Raina-
gravel
Raina
to me
was
now.
just talking.
It's
Raina was just talking about making a blood cake.
That
Oh.
sounds like a horrible
Oh.
idea.
Blood
Yeah.
pudding.
horrible.
I know
Blood
what blood
pudding.
pudding
Yeah,
is a,
actually,
is a thing, but I can only imagine the texture would be awful.
Well, you know, take your
I mean,
wins where you can, I suppose.
I suppose.
I think you can just get used to eating food. I mean, I eat food and I feel like I taste it. Or maybe I think I taste it. I don't know. I feel as though I've tasted it. I've eaten enough human food in my lifetime to feel as though.
Yeah, I did notice that. You do eat. I watched you eat a lot of bread, and looking back, was that like a cover, or do you just like bread?
It's a bit
Ray,
of both.
have you tried
I
eating
just-
bread when you're like this? I can guarantee it's not
Bread
because
is
you like
good.
bread.
Bread
Can
is
I have a
good.
carrot?
Bread
Can I
is
have a
good,
carrot?
though.
Yeah,
No,
I've got so
it's pretty
It
many.
isn't.
It is
Oh, I
pretty
can't eat
good. I
I'm not hungry.
Um,
I'll keep it on me. I'll let you know how it tastes.
I mean,
okay.
maybe I'm just used to it. I mean, I just not really a lot of opportunities to eat.
I
It's
suppose.
not that bad to me. Of course, like blood is just better, but like, let's not compare like a 5-star
Mhm.
meal to just bread.
I mean, one is just bread, and the other is not bread.
Yeah.
Man, I went in there because I was gonna look for Erebus, and all I saw was Rabbit, Teddy, which I assume if Rabbit's there, Erebus is.
Yeah,
near?
Erebus is out getting wood right now.
Okay, well,
Oh.
I'll see if I can find.
He's out
him.
by the
I
windmill.
was gonna, but I was gonna look for him, but it was just Teddy and Rabbit and Haley tried to. She didn't come in the house. I'll give her that. I kind of expected her to, but she did. I saw her follow me up to the house, and I closed the door, and I was just puttering around inside because I was terrified because I knew she was out there. Okay, I need to
Bacon and
leave.
cheese on
Y'all are-
mine.
Bye.
Bye.
I think I'm out of range now, so I don't know if that does
Yeah.
anything. But alas,
Alas.
do you want some carrots?
No, I'm quite.
I can take carrots. I
That's-
think I have room for more carrots. Yeah.
Of course, everyone has room for more carrots.
Then here you
Okay,
go.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't
Okay.
think I can hold anymore.
Okay,
I
I'll take any
appreciate them.
extras.
I have
They're
quite a few
very
books I
different
wish to
compost.
deposit in the cathedral, so I suppose.
I went that way too. I mean, if you want to continue on your walk or just join us, you're free to.
I'll come with you. I'd like to see if the cathedral's built up
I would-
anymore since I last saw it.
Oh,
It
it's
is,
definitely been.
We've been doing some pretty hard work.
Is it this way or it's this way?
It's this way. It's the right turn here.
I'm going to fly ahead, Juke. I wish
Yeah.
to deposit these books as fast as possible.
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
Okay.
Watch out behind you. I think I
Hi.
see blue over there. Oh, that's the wrong.
Oh, is that the invisibility thing?
I keep doing
Yeah,
this by accident.
Oh.
You lot are really bad at directions.
I'm aware.
Finish in the turn was unwilling, and I wouldn't describe it as violent, but. Hello.
Hello?
Hi. We were talking about, Raina's turn.
Malcolm.
Ender,
Hello.
you.
Oh, you didn't know. Sorry, I wasn't sure who knew.
That's, okay, I guess.
If you require any healing, you can still come to me. The tests I've done,
I'm
I
alright.
can still help at the very least.
I'm okay. It's
Alright.
fine.
Are you both alright?
I'm just struggling to figure something out right now. You, I don't know. Would Ender know anything about it? How long ago?
You didn't know Raina was a vampire until she leveled up, so. No, but
I know she enjoys it now, though.
yeah, what I was gonna say is, I think the most unwilling turn we've had was Ender, and I will fully admit to having played a part in it. I was scared terrified. The beacons had all been consecrated, and it's awful, and death threats were being left, and that's no excuse. It's just my attempt to explain where my head was at. But Ender, you should know. I mentioned a bit ago that Haley and I weren't so different in regards to our moral philosophies and actions. When my sister couldn't feed on animals when they weren't available, we would find the most despicable of humanity. We would find, because there are people, there's much worse you can do in the world than kill someone. And those people, they deserved what they got. And I have lured away many people before. And I will fully admit with my chest that luring away Ender was the lowest I have ever sunk. And I know you accepted my apology, but I still feel remorse. And there's not much I can say. I'm sorry 1,000 times. It doesn't change anything.
I'm still like this. Can't change that.
Why did you do it, Tony? Lure Ender away. Was there
Needed
a reason,
an ally.
or
And a
Do you
crutch
remember the chest
for Haley.
that had? Do you remember the chest that had Gudmaro on it? That was here.
Yeah, of
It
course.
had a bunch of flowers in it. Those were left by Hal and Reyna, but the only other thing that wasn't left by them in there was the wooden stake. We figured out pretty quickly that there were only a few people in town who would say good morrow, and unless Erebus had suddenly learned a whole heck of a lot about vampires, then the person who was throwing garlic around was probably the person who left the chest. And whether it was intentioned that way or not, leaving a wooden stake at a place where you know vampires are going to find it is the equivalent of a death threat. And I will admit to panicking. We had just, when the beacons all get turned, and please, I ask you, do not share this with some of the more volatile humans. The last thing we need is for them to know how to make it easier to hurt us. But I'm telling you in good faith, because you seem to be trying to be better. And I trust the other two people here with this information. When the beacons were all turned, I felt incredibly weak. Like I was seconds away from dying, despite the fact that there's very little that can kill a vampire. And we spent a while like that because we couldn't figure out a moment for any of us to slip away. I was in a cave with Gray when it happened. I couldn't just... We were all still hiding at the time, so we stayed like that for a while. Eventually I had to leave to try to desecrate some of the beacons with Lizette. And I think that's sort of what blew my cover to some of the people in town, but I didn't have a choice because we couldn't stay that week. And it was just, it was bad. It was bad the entire time, and Haley seemed the most hostile at that point in time. And I knew that Ender and Haley were close. And that it would at least give Haley pause.
So you turned Ender to get to Haley.
Mostly. And there's also the fact that we needed someone else who had a more scientific mind to try to figure out how the beacons worked, if there was any other way out of here. I didn't know at the time that Juke basically knew how they worked, so...
Well,
You made a mistake.
Could be saved if they'd just told us.
It's just a mistake.
Honey, with your profession and what you've... I don't necessarily disagree nor agree with what you've done in the past. There is something, someone. Draco Stonespire, head of the Northern Obelisk Trading Company. He is a man who has betrayed the trust of every partner he's had, who's lied and schemed to gain money and power where he previously had none. He's a man that perhaps justifiably wanted to sell my hand to make up for a mistake. He's not someone I want to kill, but if I know him, if he finds out about this, about us, he's going to become the worst kind of person in the world.
I can't say my usual tactics will work looking like this, but if I make it out of here, I'll definitely give it a go.
Thank you.
Also, you should talk to Gray.
Good.
I remember the conversation we had after you were
Yes.
first turned. I've learned a bit since then, and it's not my place to speak on it, but I'd say you two are more alike than you think.
I'll see what I can do. I don't know how to really... I'm not very good at starting conversations.
You can tell him I told you to ask, it's fine. Tell him I thought you'd be able to empathize with each other.
I will. Thank you for listening to me and taking me up on that.
Yeah. Anything I can do.
Sorry, you two, for involving you in this sort of heavy topic.
No,
It's
it's
okay,
alright.
we were having a pretty heavy topic to begin with.
Yeah. I don't know if you would know anything about it, but Haley's made a pretty serious accusation against Lisette. And before I do anything rash, I want to know the full story of it. And I don't know. I guess I should go to
Is it the
Reyna
murder
next?
thing again?
An unwilling, and apparently violent turn. Unwilling, I'd understand, if it was Reyna, but violent doesn't quite make sense given what I was told. It actually seemed quite clinical.
Are you two the only two that she's turned?
Directly,
I'm not
yes.
hers.
Hmm.
Oh, that felt
Duke did all the
awful
hard
to
work
say.
on that one.
Is it possible that there could be a third? That you just...
No. I
don't
know.
know?
Funny.
Yeah.
There's a spider over there.
Are you afraid of spiders?
I don't like spiders.
Ooh. Me neither.
They're fascinating little things, or big things, but I would prefer if they stayed far, 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 far away from me.
Yeah. And I would really like it if they would stop climbing into my roof.
Oh, awful.
Spiders?
Yeah,
Ooh.
they're nasty. So there's no one else it could be.
No. I turned Gray. Juke turned Ashley. And, there's one other person, but they seem to be still wanting to keep that to themselves. So all I'll say is I know it wasn't Lisette. I know for a fact it wasn't Lisette who turned them.
Okay. Do you know where I might find, Reyna?
She's in and out of here. She was pulling pranks on town last I heard, but I don't know where she'd be right now.
I also have to speak to Reyna. This skirt is seeing the end of its days.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's
I forgot she was a seamstress.
the blue kinda... She made my pants. And my shirt.
Oh. They're
The
very
shawl
nice.
was my sister's.
This cloak was my brother's. Funny how that works.
Malcolm, I don't know what he did. And I don't expect you to tell me. And you don't have to if you don't want to talk about it, but whatever it was, it is not inherent to vampirism. It may have been exacerbated. I know we have emotional regulation issues. You mentioned wondering about that. We do. But when we're full, it's relatively easy to control. So either he was starving, or he was really, really upset about something. Or both.
Yeah, I've kind of gathered about that much.
And
Now
for
I'm
the
just
record,
trying to navigate the rest of it.
For the record, Malcolm, I'm not infected, and I'm not ill, and I don't need to be fixed. If a cure were presented, like you seem to think there is, and it was the only way to solve our problems, I would consider taking it. But the insinuation that I need to take it in order to fix myself is something I resent. Because I am fine the way I am, and my sister was certainly fine the way she was. She was wonderful.
Okay. For whatever it's worth, I'm sorry. I am.
Considering most of your slights were verbal, a verbal apology is a good start. Just keep working on making it up to us.
Okay.
Moving forward, be different.
I can do that much, at the very least. I should go find Reyna.
All
Before
right.
you go,
Oh.
last time I saw Lizette before she started acting odd, she left the meeting with you. And it was a while before I saw her again, so more stuff could have happened, but I have to ask. Did something happen? She's locked herself in her room and she won't let anyone come see her. So I have to ask.
She almost turned me. And it wasn't entirely against my will. But I panicked. I got scared and I backed out at the last second, and I think that was the worst possible thing that I could have done. But it has given me the chance to properly figure out where I stand before I make that decision.
Okay. That's
I
all.
appreciate the help. I need to get to the bottom of this. It's kind of everything right now.
Okay. You could ask Duke and Hal if they've seen Reyna, but I don't know. I haven't seen her in
Okay.
a while.
Yeah, I'll ask around. Are you coming, or do you wanna?
I'll go.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Thank
Hello.
you.
There's a spider over there. Do you want me to kill it before you leave this area? Yeah, I'll go do that. They got it. They left the door open though. I had to shut the door.
I suppose, despite our... Actually, this is an excellent point. Oh, this is quite dim. Yeah, we will require some candles.
It's a work in progress.
Can we switch off talking partners? I want to talk with Ender.
Okay.
And I know Hal wants to talk with you.
Oh, okay.
Hi. Where should
Can
we
we
go?
talk in my library? I wish to
Moon is-
put some books away.
Sure.
Oh, they're gonna
I
go
think-
over there, then let's stay
okay.
over here.
Sorry.
Or, you know, well, it's your library, so.
Let's see here. I'm going to be using these books to try and see if I can study the magic, see if there's any way for us to put magic inside the beacons. Another way, another peaceful way out, just something.
Yeah. What books do you have, actually? What?
Sweeping Edge, Efficiency.
It's not one of these. It needs to be one of the power ones, and the offensive ones.
I thought I
Those
couldn't
are-
touch those anymore.
Oh, you probably can't. Ugh. That's what makes them such a bother. Those are the same nature as the beacons, obviously, in a way, kind of.
Hmm.
Beacons, though, more of the anti. That one is most of those. I feel like we can touch, we can interact with. These just seem basic ink enchantments. So, you know, just I've seen stuff like this before. It's very standardish.
Oh,
Like
any magic is
protection
good magic,
spells.
right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Or at least good magic
Efficiency,
to
yeah,
study.
that's just good magic to study. It could give us possibilities on just what dialect. When it comes to like writing magic and such, it's very localized in a way.
Hmm.
A lot of this stuff is old, which is frustrating because that means it uses it. The localization has a chance to use slang that was localized from previous times. So theoretically, if they were working on these spells for, let's say, compounds of like hundreds of years of learned knowledge from ancestors, it will read differently than something from like the city, something newer.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Yeah.
Something to
Very much
consider,
book
though.
by book, case by case. Very interesting. It's very just magic in it itself is very linguistic, I believe. That's the best way to equate it to.
But do you wish to speak with me?
Well, I just figured we can talk, whatever. Obviously, did the meeting. I know that I feel pretty remorseful about this, but the intentions of the questions were I'd give you full truths and I wouldn't hold things back, but I did at the meeting only because I thought they would betray the intentions of peace. I felt like if I were to talk about some of these things, and you mentioned my sire and such, it would not have went well over with the humans and would not have went, I guess, in people's perceptions of myself in the situation. So I didn't think you would want me to start talking about that.
Well then, what's the truth?
Well, I didn't lie and tell you. Like, I just left stuff out. Everything I said at the meeting was factual and true, but my sire, well, she did legally own this land. This place was, it wasn't just her. It wasn't just her. I know I mentioned that there were others, and earlier, there were a lot of us. This was, well, I never got to see it in all of its glory, but this place was the stronghold for vampires. And the townspeople also live there. Avi, you can put that together. And you can put
Livestock?
together the conflict. In a way, livestock, menial labor, very much, I guess it's different nowadays, but very much just tyrant lord ruling over, subjugating the people. Tyrant king, I guess. Yeah, well, I never really got to be here or really know much about the stuff I've been researching. And that's why everything is so hostile. That's why a lot of them would rather die than be one of us. It's because their just relationship was not very good at all. I just felt like saying, yeah, this place used to be very much a vampire stronghold where we kept you guys like cattle, would have psyched a lot of people out.
Indeed.
I was never really involved in all of that. I didn't know too much about this. I wasn't that high up and trusted, I guess. But yeah. She was
what
not
happened to this town?
person.
What caused it to fall? Was it the death of your sire?
No, they had driven her out quite a while before. I want to say 30, 50-ish years prior, before I was turned, before I never was really here, so I think they had driven her out, and before they came back to kill her, the people here, obviously, those who survived were the worst of the worst, and I think that carried over for many years. till just all the good people moved out and all the bad people lost their easy targets and they left. So, but I knew the people in this town definitely were not innocent. But, and even though they didn't deserve what Sarah did to them and what the others did to them, but they were not moral people either.
I've already used my 3 questions, so if you wish to ask me questions
you can
in
ask
return.
me more. Oh, I mean, just basic stuff like, what was, I guess, your life like? I wanted to know more about you, childhood, family. Is that okay?
That's
just the mundane stuff.
There's not much to tell. My mother died when I was young. I never really knew her. And my father was consumed by his work. Always looking for the ways for any new trade deal, any new product, anything that would gain him more money and power and influence. He was desperate for it, really. He made enough to have me tutored, allow me an education, had me learn things that he figured would be beneficial for our future lives. Embroidery, dance, that sort of thing.
Oh. Did you like them? I mean,
No, I've 2 left feet and some very sore fingertips from those lessons. Though I suppose that doesn't really matter now. He was a provider in the most basic sense of the word.
Doesn't seem like you've had a good-ish experience. I'm sorry for that. It hurts when your love isn't reciprocated, when you try your best and you do everything right and they just don't care.
I did try. Though it sounds like you have experience in this as well.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Though not from my parents. They died too long for me to really remember anything but their warmth. What led you to research biology? I guess to use another one to get off sadder topics.
Well, it was one of the few things that wasn't ladyship lessons that my father would let me study.
Yeah.
I had managed to make the excellent point that people are always going to need medicine. Medicine is always going to be a profitable, product. And if I could develop something, find something, that would be successful. It would be only a boon to the company, as I would be the only one with rights as the person who discovered it.
That's a good point.
The promise of that money was enough for him to take out loans and send me to university.
Well, I'm sure it's working hard to pay off. You are brilliant, and with vampirism and stuff, I'm sure your experiments can leap off. I mean, if you've found almost cures in vampirism, cures almost anything, I know from experience, you could probably modify that. I know you're smart enough to do it. And I know you have the heart to do it.
Vampirism? I'd have to discover the origin of vampirism in the first place.
Well,
I haven't been able to... It'd be awkward to ask a vampire if I could just look inside their mouth. But I need to figure out if it's sort of saliva-based, bacterial-based...
I mean, if you want...
Venom-based, if it's a venom, can venom be cultured, and then so on and so forth. If it's a bacteria, can the bacteria be cultured?
I know you can bite people and it not with the intention of not, like, it's a mental thing. You have to have the intention. I mean, you can accidentally do it, surely, but
yes,
I guess it's more of a you don't want rather than you wish to.
I figured you or Lizette really had mentioned before that we weren't allowed to turn anybody else, so I figured it was a more conscious thing.
it's more of a just be aware of. Like, it's something you can easily will yourself to stop, I guess, to not do it. But if you aren't super on top of it, then you will accidentally if you take too many bites.
Is it a magic thing or is it a venom?
I have no clue. I did enough medical stuff in life that I didn't want to do it after I was really turned.
What were you, if it's okay to ask, since you mentioned the medical stuff, what do you know what you were suffering from? I can tell you if we've discovered a cure for it in the years that you've been alive.
I don't really know. It was just like a plague. I was really young when I got it, so I don't really. And most the people who in my village, along with my parents, died from it, so I never really knew what I had before I was shipped off to the orphanage. But it stayed with me, I guess, in a way. Something never really. I was always weak. I was always sickly. Honestly, if I didn't turn, I probably wouldn't have lived much longer. It's really my only option.
Suppose if we're trading questions,
You can ask me more stuff if you really wish.
are you sort of a part of an organization, or is this, or is your archivist, sort of
It's
duties
a solo
just
endeavor.
self-inflicted?
They're self-inflicted.
You have a library that you keep somewhere else, or do you just
I
carry
have
all
a
of your research
hoard.
journals with you?
No, I do not. I have too many. I have where I just keep my money. I usually accrue, just go back for that, and I have a house-ish, very far from here, just full of my archive. It's deep underground, away from like light and fire and water. I've secured with a lot of the information. I did bring some books with me, but there were more navigationalists. And just obviously I have this book. Where did it go? Where did Sarah's journal go?
You haven't accidentally replaced one of these books with it, have you?
I would hope. I'll find it later. I'm sure I put it in just one of my chests. I'll find it later. Oh my goodness. Where did her journal go? I'm sure I've just misplaced it. I'm sure of it. Okay. Maybe I did. I do have one of these books. If Oh, who called the storm? I know
damn
it
it.
had to have been Tawny.
Is this normal?
It's just adjustment.
Oh, and they're perching up here. Can I do that? No, I can't.
No,
Or at least
it's
maybe I
very
can
hard.
in the future.
Maybe in the future, yeah. I'll find. I'll look for that later.
You can go look
Anyways,
if you
yeah.
prefer.
Oh, are you gonna turn back, or are you just gonna stay back?
Hold on.
Do you need help turning back?
Maybe. I've been able to do it before. I don't know why I'm suddenly having a block. This is the first time I've unintentionally been a bat, so maybe that's the issue?
Yeah, you just have to like ground yourself. I don't. I'm horrible at explaining things. I'm terribly sorry. Visualize yourself just solidifying. Pull yourself together. Think about it as like stepping into your shoes, one foot in front of the other. And
right. Okay, are these parts of me, or are they just sort of
they're
their own
kind of
beings?
like
Are they illusions?
own beings? I think you use magic to bring them here, but aside from that, they're just regular bats.
I've never used magic before. Does becoming a vampire unlock something, or is it sort of
being a vampire kind of is a transition from more of human nature to a magical one, rather than, I guess, most people who have humans, they don't. Some have innate magic in them. Some do. I believe the people of this town did. That's how the beacons work. But a lot of them just kind of command it. It's the difference between having it in you and I guess wielding it, wishing it to work. So when you become a vampire, you transition into just having it in you. Yeah, when you're threatened and when you're trapped and you know that the only way out is to kill you, it's a lot easier to justify just picking off 2 people than it is 4. And especially if those people are as well liked as you and Tawny were, so.
Is Ender still here?
Don't
Ender's still
Yeah.
here! Look what I
Hello.
got!
Lovely.
Sorry, was this a serious, sad conversation? I have lanterns.
Thank you.
You need books? I got a few.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
I've collected all of the different types of the Holy
Whoa,
Tome.
really?
I should
Can
go.
I see?
I should go.
And
Yes.
unfortunately, but if you go up there,
The staircase and one of the things to...
Hey.
Well, I guess you're not hiding in it anymore.
Hey.
No, basically
hair.
everybody knows, so yeah. It's pretty cool, I guess.
You look
Yeah,
good.
it's good.
I match with you.
You match,
You do
actually.
match.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
I'm
Gray and
good.
I match. Our eyes match. Gray went up to tier 3 and our eyes match.
I saw.
Oh.
Their
Well,
eyes
I
are.
haven't- I saw
Yes.
Greg relatively recently, and he wasn't level 3 yet, so.
Oh man. Well, it was good while it was here.
This place is coming together.
Yeah,
really need to add a roof to this thing.
I know.
We do.
That's why I'm trying to get the walls up as fast as possible, so we can just skip the second floor for the time being. Once we get the walls up, and just put the roof in.
Yeah, I guess I'll work on that.
Makes sense.
Well, welcome.
Yep. I have not been here in a long time.
No, you haven't. I can show you my library.
I
was-
would love to.
It's, as you can see,
guys are
very.
so right. You are so slow in the sun.
Oh, yes, it's quite bad.
I only just went up on stage, so.
Oh,
Wow.
um,
Well, you do have quite a collection.
it's starting. These are sort of magical books that I'm hoping to do some research on. And this one is a gift, so that one goes there.
Lovely. I did actually. I had a book in my pockets to give to you, but I guess I dropped it when I went upstage. Whoopsies.
Yes, my experience with the books is that once we're like this, they reject us now.
I see. How interesting.
Indeed, right? All these ones on this side are blank books, so if you need writing material, you
Oh,
can
wow.
take from there.
You have a lot of blank
Actually.
books.
I have enough to bind one more. There.
Wow.
Indeed. This was not quite as
Found
well
some more
lit before.
books.
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh my
Lovely.
gosh. Thank you very much.
This is shaping out to become a grand library.
Slowly but surely.
Good system. I feel like it'll be quite difficult to keep this big of a library on your own, organized.
I mean, I've spent enough time in a library. I know roughly the organizational system. This one I have. This wall is going to be the magic books, and each shelf line is going to be a different series of magical books.
I see. Yes,
All these
the
appear-
library in my estate at home had like 3 librarians to keep track of it all.
Oh my!
was
A
quite
large
large.
library then?
Yes, yes.
Wow.
The Rosenwoods value scholarship.
Once we get out, would you mind if I visited? Would your parents mind if I visited?
There's no one there to mind, so no.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right. Kind of what inspired me to come here to try to find cures for things, you know? But, no, I don't... It's fine. Yeah. But I'd love to have someone over. It was empty for a good while, so...
Sorry about
If
the
we get out of
bats. I find myself
well,
fumbling with things.
It makes it an ambiance, I suppose.
I believe I've heard of a library that kept bats before, though the bats were behind the shelves, not in front of them.
Interesting.
Pest control. Natural pest control.
Ah, that makes sense for, like, book-eating moths and caterpillars
Precisely.
and stuff. That is
Ingenious,
such
really.
a neat system. Yes. Very cool.
And any of the guano that would be dropped would be brought to the university's gardens. Very efficient.
Very. Hello.
Oh, you can perceive something more. And
Yes.
I mean the white, but
Yes. Well, I figured at this point in time, I don't really have a need for my apron and gloves, so...
what is that on your arm?
It turns out you don't, like, lose scars and stuff until you're stage 3, I guess. I don't know.
No.
Oh.
I
wonder...
under these gloves I have scarring as well that has yet to fade. So
I can't quite see my own scars, so I wouldn't know if they're still there.
I see. But yes, the darker ones are some experiments where I got the
Hi, did you
portioning wrong.
see the posse that was over here?
Posse?
No.
I went the other way and I saw Haley and Rabbit and Reyna, and there was quite a lot of them. And it's been like 5 minutes, but
don't worry. So Haley encouraged Rabbit to make amends with Reyna.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Okay. What is going on?
maybe
What is going
It's a
on?
weird day.
maybe the spirit of
It is a
peacekeeping
weird
has
day,
been
but-
spreading.
Yes, it seems to
Perhaps.
be. I mean, if there's one thing I've discovered in conversation with Haley is she's very, very bad at expressing goodwill, but is a highly empathetic person. She just can't get it out right, you know?
Yes.
But yes, Erebus, Rabbit, and Haley seem to be seeking goodwill, but are scared. They're scared to approach it, I guess. But I think their first step was because, like, Rabbit and Reyna have had a little bit of a spat since we all got here, moved into Ravensmere, so...
A bit of a tiff.
I wanted to talk it out.
Do you know how that started? I really don't understand how they
Oh,
began to fight.
he tripped.
Reyna
he
made
tripped
fun of
into-
Rabbit's name.
There was also
Oh.
that, but he
Yes.
tripped into her.
Where are they
And
now?
he was offended?
I think
It's Reyna.
was probably offended at getting tripped into, and then Rabbit's been offended about the name.
The
They've been
name,
fucking
and
up
then
ever since.
they kind of just keep making each other. Yeah, they keep making it worse.
Yeah,
Are they just in the crypt?
I don't know where they'd
Where'd they go?
be.
I can
But
scout.
Haley was making sure
maybe.
Rabbit wouldn't do anything he'd regret, such as going stabby stabby.
Are they down there?
Oh, they're not down there. Okay.
Got more books?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay. They're not down there.
Wonderful.
Okay. They're not down there. We're all good. Yeah. It's fine.
You
Everything's
seem
fine.
awfully stressed. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You don't seem fine.
They seem very sensitive about that crypt.
They seemed fine when I was down there with them.
Hmm.
But it is their sire's crypt, so perhaps.
Oh, yes. I believe you mentioned, yes.
Everything's fine. Yeah. What are you guys talking about?
Well, nothing much.
Okay. Just keep talking. Don't mind me.
Sometimes the distraction serves as the best medicine. So, anything interesting that the science crew has learned?
We can't get through the barrier even as a bat. Teddy and I were hoping
Yeah,
that
the
as
animal test.
animals were able to go
Yeah.
through, we might be able to get through as bats, but there's something fundamentally different about us as vampires and as bats that keeps us here, so...
It's probably vampiric energy-ish magic vibes. I don't know. It's probably that. Probably senses that. Senses none in the animals, senses none in no soul, so...
Yes, my thought process was it's likely a brain thing. Humans have a very different brain than most animals. I haven't done much else studying today. I did a garlic test as well, even though you told me what would happen. Exactly the same thing happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what
It's
happens
better
when you
to-
eat garlic?
Don't do it.
Oh, you get
Avoid
terribly
it.
sick.
Terribly
It's
sick.
awful.
Do you have any garlic on
your
you?
vision
There's-
swims.
There is at my lab. But yeah, you get a burning sensation in your throat, vision goes blurry, you feel like you're gonna hurl. Yeah.
Don't do
No
it.
good.
It's-
But you can hold it. And you can
You
look
can
at
hold it. There's something about the skin that's fine. But if you
Well,
touch...
I mean, if I ate a hunk of garlic raw as a human, I'd still nearly throw up. It's not a good
No,
taste.
this is different. This is
In
worse.
food, it's good, but
I don't think
also,
we could
when
even have it in food.
I've cut into a bulb before, and I've sort of touched the oils that came out, and that caused my skin to burn a bit.
It's just yucky. It's like an allergy.
I'm kind of curious.
It's just more
Don't-
of an allergy.
Great.
I'll be safe.
It's
Maybe.
Gray, if anything happens
lot
to
of-
you, Tawny's gonna kill all of us.
That's not true. You'll be
He-
fine.
He very clearly cares about you. Please be kind to yourself for the sake of everybody else.
But it's for science. I was gonna have
not
Hal
allowed to do
throw
science.
holy water at me, but that didn't do anything.
Absolutely not.
Well,
Right, you're almost as bad as me.
Why?
they either missed or it didn't do anything because I was too weak for it to like register.
It doesn't. It's not super bad when you're. Was it when you were
Stage 1. Yeah, when I was a wee
It's not
a wee
super
bit- a wee
bad.
lad.
Then it's bad when you're 2. It really hurts. I wouldn't recommend doing it. That was a rather painful experiment you tried to perform.
Well, I can't do
Suppose-
anything about it now unless I'm gonna walk up to Haley and go, "Hey, will you throw holy water at me for science?"
Should do
I
it.
could ask Haley to do that.
She would do it. Don't.
Yeah,
do
well,
that.
I'm
It's
not going to ask
a good
Haley. I feel like
idea.
there'd be a stake waiting
Don't
behind my back.
inflict-
She's
Yeah,
not going to
please
kill
don't
you. She has
inflict
no problem
pain
with you.
upon
Want
we
to
got guests.
hurt anyone.
Oh,
except
We have guests.
One person.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's Thumbtail. Okay.
Hello.
Everything's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. They're fine.
Gray?
Yes. It was
You
really
got-
heroic.
Okay. How?
Oh, I was protecting Hal from bandits. It was really heroic.
Did you find Rena?
I did. It honestly didn't clear up much, but Haley overheard us talking and specified that she did not say violent, but I know that she did say malicious, at least, which I don't know. Sorry.
Previous conversation.
I don't even know if you got the full context for it's a long story. I've had a day.
That sounds pretty common here.
Yeah.
As much as I would love to
I
stay
think,
in chat, I fear my stomach is beginning to rumble, and the both of you are looking very tasty right now, so I'm going to
Oh,
leave
Ooh.
before I get tempted.
Okay, don't make jokes like that.
I'm checking where the tower again. Perhaps the tower has something. Had a chicken at the very least. It's not a joke, it's honesty.
Find out when it happens. I'm just
Oh.
saying.
Hello?
But Teddy. Oh, hi. Who's this?
It's... I can't transform back. I'm trying to look for food. Do either of you have any raw meat on you?
No.
Unfortunately, no. Tawny was asking
Tawny-
earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Tawny
If you
was
want to
just
drink
passing
straight
through here.
alcohol, if you want to drink straight alcohol, I'm here.
What?
What?
Apparently, my blood tastes like alcohol.
Oh, I'm not a big fan of alcohol.
Yeah, most people aren't.
Alright.
How? Oh,
We're
that's
keeping it
that's
like
that's
this.
an inappropriate thing to ask. I will be.
What?
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 I might as well stay. I was gonna ask if you were okay with me drinking from you, but I understand completely if you're not. That's fine. I'm just getting a little desperate for food. I saw a chicken around here earlier, and I'm hoping it's here still. You can't answer for Hal.
Yes.
I know you said your blood tastes like alcohol. Once again, I'm not a fan of alcohol.
Well,
Sure. I'm fine with that.
Just, like, tell me when to stop. If I don't stop, punch me, and it'll be fine, okay?
and I'm here to monitor. You are standing very close to the edge.
Yes, if I go too far, just punch me off, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Are you okay with your arm here?
Yeah.
I'll be gentle.
Okay. Okay, you're fine now.
Sorry, here.
Is that no? I have.
Oh yes, you
I've
just
got
have
food.
all. Yeah.
Throw that over there. You can pick it
Waste
up.
the
And I won't.
fish. Erebus, are you a fan of fish, perhaps?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll take all the variety of food I can get.
Oh yes, Hal, you have to vary up your diet. You taste like carrots.
But my all carrot diet.
You
It's
need
what
to
I'm
vary up
going
your
for.
diet. No, you're going to turn orange.
We don't want
please.
you turning. Yeah, we don't want you turning orange. It will not match your hair.
But they're
Also,
so yummy.
The nutrients in carrots are good, but it's not complete. You need the fiber's great. However, you need protein. If you wish to heal from wounds, you need protein.
Well, I can see so well now. Just ask Erebus. My eyesight increased so much after eating carrots near him.
Well, speaking of eyesight, how are yours?
Good. Teddy gave me the soup earlier. So that's how I saw this tower, actually. We were on the bridge. And I was like, oh, look, tower.
That's good. I'm gonna continue looking for that chicken I saw around here earlier. Oop. There's zombies incoming, be careful. I can't eat these. You have blood in you? It'd be wonderful if you did. Be kind and have blood in you. I think she had blood in her. That's a lovely development. I mean, she tastes a little like explosive powder, but that's fine. Give Hal some form of healing. Oh. Fine. Well, Erebus, are you still here? No, they're not. I think that's Hale. Maybe Teddy's right. We can try Teddy's plan at the very least. If we can't get out, yeah, we're just gonna have to wait them out. As awful as that sounds, Haley has to go home.
That other than anything we don't know so far. Out of things we know
Oh,
and
did
can
you-
test.
Did you find
you.
food?
Thank
No.
you.
Oh,
No?
do you need food
Of course.
Yes,
for yourself?
I can't. That doesn't do anything.
Oh,
There's.
That's not here.
Thank
Oh.
you. Oh my gosh, thank you.
As of this, I was given some stuff from Juke way earlier that I forgot to give you, I realized.
Thank you.
We have met two hungry vampires out in the woods. I think there's a bit of a food shortage.
Oh,
Is there?
Fear with the
Who's
numbers
the other one?
we have.
Tawny.
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 Yes, I
That's
fear with the
not a-
numbers we have, we might be picking the forest clean. I'm trying to avoid.
That's-
I'm trying to avoid
Let's try to
town
keep these fed.
livestock. They they're for you. It's, once again, protein's needed for if you want to heal
Hold on.
wounds, but and also the soup I just gave you should also
Mhm.
heal.
Yeah.
Pal allowed me to feed from them. They taste like carrots.
That is to be expected.
I will be
I can imagine.
breeding the animals for you guys.
That's
so
so
much.
lovely. Thank you.
Of course.
Ender, have you seen a journal lying about somewhere, anywhere?
Is it Jukes?
Yeah. But we gotta keep that on the down low because scared
Many
some
of us
people
have
might tamper
journals,
with it.
honestly.
Oh, is
I
that why
haven't.
Juke was running around?
Yes.
Quite possibly.
Okay.
I haven't
I
seen her.
fear
The only journals I
it's-
have is
it's-
my own.
made her rather frantic, and I'd hate for there to be another incident just because of
Oh.
Such tension, So I want to find it as quick as possible. The last I remember it is during the town meeting, so I'm scared that Juke dropped it.
They had it earlier today. I saw it.
You did?
Yes.
Okay.
At least when they were at the cathedral, they had it because I saw it in their
Okay.
hand then.
We managed to
did
search
I.
most of the cathedral.
Most I can think of is
Jeez, I
maybe
hope
they
nobody
accidentally
took it.
placed it on a shelf, but that would stick out like a sore thumb in there.
Yeah, we searched even the books you had on there really quick. Goodness. I have looked in my house and Juke's house.
I guess I can check my house. I don't know why it'd be in there, but
Yeah, I don't know
If Juke has
why
an
it'd be
invitation
any
to your
houses.
place, I would check your house.
Every time. Got booby traps.
not there. As to be expected, but
Yeah.
I know there's often books down here.
yeah.
Is there anything in there?
Sweeping edge.
Sweeping edge. I feel very oddly weak by Charlotte's door.
You might feel weak by our door as well.
You think?
Yes.
Nope.
No?
Oh, all vampires welcome? Oh,
This is not what that is supposed to say.
I will sum. Oh, am I part of the sum?
Yes.
Thank you. Am I allowed? Just a bit. May I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just don't come in when no one's here.
Fair enough.
Can I come in?
Yes. I've been told not to invite people in willy-nilly, but you seem trustworthy. Yeah. I guess I can tell Rabbit it's not quite low enough. We have a back door for
Separate
vampires.
entrance for vampires? That's very cruel.
Yeah. I don't know why the sheep wants to be up here.
A very insistent sheep. Oh.
Yes. And
Just wanted to see if the. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not gonna dig through your chest.
Oh.
I don't think Malcolm's house counts as a full house because Lizette's. Well, that's only Lizette's part, right?
Oh, there's
No.
not a roof to this thing. Oh man. This house was so nice. It sucks that it's never gonna be
Yeah.
complete
Yeah.
since both of its occupants have left.
Yeah. I did check the chests. They are not in our chests. I don't know why they would be there, but they are not there.
Nope.
Cake.
Nothing up there is either.
Sorry.
Oh, is it overcast? Am I good to walk? That's good. Oh, or
Uh,
maybe it's just too early in the morning for it to.
We need to get you a
It's-
cloak or something.
Even under cloak and hood, I fear I still may be affected by the sun's light. Although that would be an interesting test.
Yes.
is this still?
How much of you has to be covered by how much thickness of something to be protected from the sun's light?
That is an interesting question.
My thoughts precisely. If it has to be the full
you been
block,
doing-
that would be too much to carry around all the time.
Yes. Have you been
But-
doing alright?
Other than the hunger, and I was very hungry at the cathedral, and there were people there, humans, and
Yes.
the temptation, I admit.
Eh.
I stepped away before I did anything stupid, honestly, obviously, but it's alarming
And,
that
like,
the
two
temptation was
others.
even there in the first place.
So I know two people who can't hold in their temptation.
I've been holding in my temptation very well, thank you very much.
Yes, but Tawny and Reyna have both done it without asking.
Oh. Ah.
Would
Didn't
you like
catch
to come in?
No.
To-
I'm now suddenly weakened by the sun. It appears it was simply too early
Yes,
in the
that's
morning.
what I.
Yes.
What were you saying?
So I asked if you wanted to come in here so that it wouldn't be the sun.
At least you've patched up the wall some, or Charlotte has. I'm aware Charlotte's
I have no idea.
taken claim
I
to this
have
tower.
not. I am not sure who did that. But they left the ugly staircase. This is hideous.
I don't think that staircase is ever gonna be functional and look good.
Mhm.
I don't believe these are things that can be done. Yes.
No one's gonna let it happen.
Charlotte specifically. I've watched them tear down this staircase in the center.
Yeah, me too.
Bye.
Why? I truly do not know. It appears they prefer to have a perch.
And no one else get up to that perch.
It appears so. Oh. We can go up. It's easy enough.
Are you sure it's...
The sun sucks,
The-
no doubt, but
Why did you...
rude to us.
Oh, you're sizzling.
The sizzling, from what I've observed, is the sun burning and the vampirism repeatedly healing it. The burn, I should say.
Oh.
Does it hurt?
Yes, but I've grown numb to it, sort of. It's more of a discomfort now than a full pain. The darkness feels soothing.
Oh my god, Malcolm and Charlotte are watching us. It scared me.
Are they?
Oh,
They're
From where?
behind me. Behind me.
Ah, indeed.
I need to find Juke. Juke has my water buckets. Juke has my buckets from the party, and I want them back.
I can go fly to the castle and inform Juke that you're looking for it. Or them, specifically. Nice. Let's focus on the right thought now. Oh, I can't. Something feels to be... Hold on. Nope. Oh, there we go.